Welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank you folks to do watch, like, and share my videos. You people are the absolute best. Seriously, listen. NFL's here. It is time to talk picks. It is time to go over the games that we have coming up. I'm hyped. I know you're hyped as well. Before I get into my Week 11 picks, before I get there, I want to go over my Week 10 recap. I want to talk about the picks I did in Week 10, and I want to show you folks the results. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First game I covered from Week 10, Chiefs at Titans. Took the Chiefs in this football game, and I got myself a loss, man. Oh, Titans beat the Chiefs 35-32. Shout out to Titans fans. You guys got yourselves a W. I took the Chiefs, and I got myself a loss. Next game I covered, Seahawks at 49ers. Took the Seahawks in this football game, and I got myself a W, all right. Seahawks beat the 49ers 27-24. Shout out to Seahawks fans. You folks got yourselves a W. I took the Seahawks, and I got myself a W as well. Last but not least, the most disgusting game of the week, the Jets game. Giants at Jets. Took the Giants in this football game, and I happily got myself a loss, okay? Jets beat the Giants 34-27. Jamal Adams really played extremely well in this game. We did enough. That's all that matters, okay? The offense was a little herky-jerky there from the second quarter to the third quarter, but it was what it was. We took care of business. I'm always happy with a W over an L. So, again, took myself a loss, but hey, the Jets got themselves a W, so I'm a winner at the end of the day. So, with all that said and done, that's Week 10. That is in the past. I'm ready to move on from that, okay? It's time to talk about my Week 11 picks, okay? It's time to get into Week 11. It's time to talk about the games that we have coming up, so let's go ahead and get right into it. First game I want to cover for Week 11, Cowboys at Lions. Whew, you look at the Lions side of the football first, they're dealing with a big-time injury. Matt Stafford, back fractured. Oh, man. That sucks. He's going to definitely be week to week. I do expect him to miss a couple weeks. I mean, goodness, it's a fractured back. You know what I'm saying? So in his absence, they're going to have Jeff Driscoll as their starter. And I'm just wondering how up to speed Patricia is going to have this guy. They still got the weapons. You know, they still got Marvin Jones. They still got Kenny Galladay out there. They've got some solid backs as well doing their thing here. So I'm just wondering, can Driscoll get these guys the football? Can the offense, still be able to move the football down? We've seen various teams throughout the NFL have to deal with having that second guy come in because their starter is going down. The Steelers, so on and so forth. Can they, make the adjustments so that they can help Driscoll along, get him some easy throws, kind of smooth out the offensive production in the absence of Matt Stafford? You look at the Cowboys side of the football, oh, man. I'm looking at this defense and I'm saying, hey, this is the day you need to step up. They got Driscoll in there. We all know Matt Stafford. That dude's all about business. But this is Driscoll. This is the second guy. Can you put pressure on him? Can you get to him? Can you bang him around? Can you force him into bad throws? Can you maybe get some strip sacks, something like that? Guys like Lawrence, this guy's getting paid big time money. D-Law, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's put this together. They got Jalen Smith. They got a lot of guys on our Cowboys defense that can put it together. So they've got to get after Driscoll. So with all that said, I'm taking the Cowboys to win this football game 30-14. 30-14, I'm taking the Cowboys. I think they, Dak, the way he's moving the ball right now, Ezekiel Elliott, the way they're running, man, I think it's going to be tough for the Lions to keep up in this football game because I think the Cowboys defense is really going to step up and really, try to put their mark on this game. So, again, with all that said, I am taking the Cowboys to beat the Lions 30-14. Next game I want to cover from Week 11, Texans at Ravens. Ooh, man, this is a matchup of matchups, okay? Everybody's excited for this. I know I'm excited. I know you folks are excited as well. Listen, I'm going to the Texans side of the football first, and this is a game where I think you really see the effects of the Texans not having J.J. Watt in the lineup currently. We all know he's dealing with the injury. Because let me tell you something, Lamar Jackson's coming to town, and this dude is crazy. You want to talk about a dynamic playmaking weapon as a quarterback. Goodness gracious. This dude can throw for 300 yards. He can rush for 150 yards. Listen, the Texans have to find some way to corral this guy. Point blank, period. You know, if you just have to kind of confine him to the pocket and just make him a thrower and not allow him to, get going with his feet, then I figure that's a win altogether. You know what I'm saying? You cannot lose containment on this guy. You cannot let this guy get going. You can't let this guy use his feet to start moving the football, because then you're gonna have a whole lot of trouble. This Ravens rushing game is pretty tough as well with Ingram. They've got some guys that can really put it together running the football. So the Texans defense is gonna have their hands full, and they got to stand up, and they've got to stand stout in this football game. Also for the Texans, I'm looking offensively. Hey, Kenny Stills, can we get him going within the offense? We all know that Will Fuller is supposed to be back. He's going to be a game-time decision. He's still dealing with the effects of that hamstring injury. If he can't go, I need to see Kiki Kunti, and I also need to see Kenny Stills really step up within this offense. We all know DeAndre Hopkins is that guy, but I fully expect the Ravens to double him and completely take him away out of this game. Those two other guys have to produce. You look at the Ravens side of the football, and hey, their defense, they have quite a playmaker on their hands as well with Watson. Listen, Watson is a kid that is, can do some of the same things that Lamar Jackson can do. Damn near the exact same thing pretty much. This guy, Watson, dude, he can run. He's got a great arm. He's very accurate. He can throw the football. The Ravens have to rush him, and they have to find some way to get to him and bang him around. You've got to put hands on him. You got to disrupt this passing game, because, again, he's a guy, too. Dude, he can throw the football, and he can also rush. And he gets running, and let me tell you something, he can make people look like fools out there. So the Ravens defense is going to have their handful with Watson as well. So with all that said, I'm taking the Ravens to win this football game 30-33. I think this is an extremely close game. I think it's just neck and neck constantly, but I think the Ravens kick a field goal late to take the game away, a game-winning field goal. So again, I'm taking the Ravens to beat the Texans 30-33, man. That's going to be a barn burner. I can't wait. And last but not least, the most disgusting game of the week, the Jets game. Woo! I can't even fake feeling excited about this team right now. This team is very exhausting, okay? Jets at Redskins. Woo! Barn burner, huh? Listen, these two teams, not very good right now. You look at the Jets side of the football, and listen, the name of the game defensively is getting pressure on Haskins, okay? This is a young QB that's still trying to find his way. A lot of people don't think he's necessarily ready to be a starter right now, but nonetheless, he is the starter. We have to get pressure on him. I fully expect Greg Williams to send blitz after blitz after blitz, throw everything in the kitchen sink at this kid, force him to make mistakes, get your strip sacks, jack him up, hit him every chance you get, and make it a long day for this kid. And I think it'll be a lot easier on us. We've got to find ways to get to him early and often and force him into mistakes. Offensively for the Jets, Le'Veon Bell's got to be a focal point. I know he's dealing with some injuries, but running the ball is really going to help us, because this Redskins front is serious business. This team, the offense is sputtering, but this defense has some guys on it that can really make plays. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can really do their thing. So we've got to find ways to protect Sam. We've got to run the football. Adam Gase has got to step up and make adjustments, okay? We talk about this every single damn week with him. You can't come out and have, a decent first and second drive and then completely fall apart after that, because if you let the Redskins hang around and they're at home, they can end up taking this game away the exact same way that the Dolphins did. And then we're standing around, looking around with egg on our face because we've gotten beaten by another bad team. Adam Gase must step up in this game, make adjustments, and do what it takes to just put the Redskins away early, okay? So with all that said, I am taking the Jets to beat the Redskins 17-7. 17-7, I think this is an ugly game. I don't think this is a game where we come out of it going, woo, yeah, the Jets are the best. I think this is a game we come out of it like, whew, okay, we beat the Redskins. That headache is over. Let's just get on to next week, okay? So, again, I'm taking the Jets to beat the Redskins 17-7. to thank you folks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also like and share my videos. Again, I want to thank everyone who does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the best. Football's here. Sit down with your families. Have a good time. Have your favorite foods, pizza, nachos, hot dogs, whatever it is that you enjoy. Have your favorite beverage as well, juice, soda, whatever it is. And just enjoy your times with your family, folks, and have a good one. So with all that said, you folks have a good day. Peace.